Once upon a time, in a vast, lush green forest, there lived a lively bear. This bear's name was Fistic. Fistic had big, soft fur and looked very cuddly, but he was so funny and timid that even the tiniest sound in the forest could scare him. One morning, Fistic woke up and decided to take a stroll in the forest. "Today I will be brave," he said to himself. As he crossed bushes and streams, he tried to gather his courage. The deeper he went into the forest, the more he listened to the chirping of birds and took in the scent of flowers. But suddenly, he saw a rabbit jump out. "Ah!" He screamed loudly and jumped onto a tree root. The rabbit looked at him in surprise. "Hey, why are you scared? I'm just a rabbit," said the rabbit. Fistic, embarrassed, replied, "But you appeared so suddenly. You startled me." The rabbit smiled. "Hello, my name is Minnick. I didn't mean to scare you. Actually, I was looking for new friends in the forest." Fistic felt a bit relieved by these words. "My name is Fistic. Did you say friends? I don't have many friends, but I can try," he said. Minnick and Fistic started wandering through the forest together. Minnick darted around, collecting green leaves from the bushes, while Fistic, with his large size, protected smaller animals from the leaves. They both began to understand each other's fears and funny quirks. While walking in the forest, Minnick suddenly turned to Fistic and said, "Look, have you seen that tree with the interesting shape? This is my favorite spot." Fistic noticed a small owl hidden in the tree and smiled. One day, a large shadow quickly passed over them. Fistic immediately hid in the bushes, but Minnick ran to him. "It's just a bird, Fistic. There's nothing to be scared of," said Minnick. Fistic smiled. "You're very brave, Minnick," he said. Minnick added, "Courage is not about being fearless. It's about learning to deal with our fears." Later, Minnick took Fistic to the water's edge. "Look, we can see our reflections here. I think you are very strong and kind," said Minnick. Fistic looked into the water and realized that despite his huge body, he was actually very gentle. This made him happy. That day, they laughed and sang together. Fistic had learned to cope with his fears thanks to Minnick. They had become the closest friends in the forest. Minnick's courageous actions inspired Fistic, and Fistic helped Minnick realize that sometimes he needed to slow down. As the sky darkened, Minnick said, "Shall we explore again tomorrow?" Fistic softly replied, "Of course. But please don't pop out suddenly again, okay?" Minnick nodded with a laugh. The two of them sat down as if camping and watched the stars. Minnick began telling a story, and Fistic closed his eyes, listening to Minnick's words. When the story ended, they both fell into a deep sleep, and 3 apples fell from the sky, one for the storyteller, one for the listener, and one for Minnick and Fistic.